Hello, beloved fans of classic television. Today we open the door back to Little House on the Prairie, where simple, heartfelt family stories have touched the hearts of millions for decades. Get ready for an emotional journey as we reunite with the legendary cast. How have these iconic faces changed after all these years? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help us celebrate the beautiful memories that will never fade. Charles Ingalls, the strong and deeply compassionate father, was brought to life by Michael Landon with emotional depth that made the character an enduring icon of American television. Born on October 31st, 1936, Landon took on the role at age 38, portraying the warmth, wisdom, and resilience of a true family pillar. Through his natural and heartfelt performance, Charles felt so real and relatable that audiences saw him as part of their own lives. When Michael Landon passed away in 1991 at the age of 54 from pancreatic cancer, fans lost not only a remarkable talent but also a symbol of fatherly love, a legacy that continues to live on in the hearts of viewers. Carrie Ingalls, the gentle yet resilient mother, was portrayed by Karen Gressley with profound humanity and emotional depth. Born on February 25, 1942, she took on the role at age 32, bringing to life a woman of quiet strength, subtle grace, and unwavering devotion to her family. Through her sincere and heartfelt performance, Carolyn became a warm anchor for both the story and its viewers. Now at 83, Karen Gressley remains connected to the arts, preserving the legacy of a beautifully nuanced and deeply meaningful maternal icon. Carrie Ingalls, one of the most tender and innocent figures in the Ingalls family, was portrayed in part by Rachel Lindsay Greenbush, one of the twin sisters who shared the role. Born on May 25, 1970, Rachel stepped into the character at just 4 years old, bringing a natural sweetness and authenticity that helped make Carrie a gentle highlight of the series. Although she later stepped away from the spotlight and chose a quieter life, the image of little Carrie with her warm, tender smile remains in the hearts of viewers. Now at 55, Rachel Lindsay Greenbush continues on her own life path, while the legacy she left behind endures as a sweet and timeless symbol of childhood on screen. Carrie Ingalls, one of the most endearing child figures in the Ingalls family, was portrayed in part by Sydney Greenbush, who shared the role with her twin sister. Born on May 25, 1970, Sydney stepped into the character at just 4 years old, bringing a natural sweetness and innocence that viewers never forgot. Though she left the entertainment industry early to embrace a simple and peaceful life, her impact on audiences has remained unchanged. Now at 55, Sydney Greenbush is remembered as a beloved piece of cherished nostalgia, forever linked to the gentleness and pure-hearted charm that Carrie brought to the screen. Mary Ingalls, the resilient daughter whose emotional journey touched millions, was portrayed by Melissa Sue Anderson with a level of nuance rarely seen in someone so young. Born on September 26, 1962, Anderson was only 12 when she took on the role, yet she delivered exceptional performances throughout Mary's most painful trials, especially her struggle with loss and blindness. The emotional maturity she brought to every scene made her one of the show's most unforgettable actors. Now at 62, Melissa Sue Anderson remains connected to the arts and literature, preserving her legacy as a lasting symbol of courage and inner strength on screen. Harriet Oleson, the sharp-tongued and vividly memorable matriarch of the Oleson family, was brought to life by Catherine McGregor, who became one of television's most iconic classic antagonists. Born on January 12, 1925, McGregor took on the role at age 49, transforming Harriet into a snobbish, ambitious, yet endlessly entertaining character. Through her refined acting skills, she elevated Harriet from merely exasperating to a charming comedic highlight of the entire series. When Catherine McGregor passed away in 2018 at the age of 93 due to natural causes, viewers continued to treasure the memory of a truly one-of-a-kind Harriet. someone who could irritate you and captivate you all at once. Nels Oleson, the gentle and patient storekeeper of Walnut Grove, was brought to life by Richard Bull with a warm and steady presence that grounded the often turbulent world of the series. Born on June 26, 1924, Bull took on the role at age 50, shaping Nels into a calm, kind, and endlessly tolerant man, even in the face of Harriet's fiery personality. This graceful contrast between them created one of television's most memorable and beloved pairings. When Richard Bull passed away in 2014 at the age of 89 due to pneumonia, audiences continued to remember him as a symbol of compassion, a model husband, and one of the most quietly beautiful characters in the entire series. Laura Ingalls, the spirited girl with a warm heart, was brought to life by Melissa Gilbert with a rare authenticity. Born on May 8, 1964, she was just 10 years old when she stepped into the role, quickly winning viewers over with her innocent gaze and naturally expressive emotions. Laura's journey to adulthood throughout the series became a path that audiences felt they were taking alongside Melissa herself. Now at 61, she remains active in the arts and community work, preserving her image as a symbol of kindness and enduring resilience in the memories of fans. Willie Oleson, the mischievous yet lovable son of the Oleson family in Little House on the Prairie, was portrayed by Jonathan Gilbert, born on April 28, 1967. When the series premiered in 1974, he was only 7 years old, and with his natural and playful acting, he brought many humorous moments that lightened the drama of the story. Today, at 58 years old, he continues his life quietly, living away from the spotlight. The role of Willie Oleson became a sweet part of television memories, reminding audiences of childhood innocence and the everyday colors within the larger picture of the Ingalls family. Dr. Hiram Baker, the town's compassionate and steadfast physician, was portrayed by Kevin Hagen with a rare depth of humanity. Born on April 3, 1928, he took on the role at age 46, bringing to life a doctor who was calm, understanding, and always willing to sacrifice for his community. The warmth in Dr. Baker's words and gentle expressions made him a true symbol of kindness throughout the series. When Kevin Hagen passed away in 2005 at the age of 77 from esophageal cancer, viewers continued to cherish the memory of a character who embodied healing, trust, and hope, both within the story and in the hearts of audiences. Nellie Oleson, the town's most spoiled and cunning little troublemaker, was brought to life by Alison Arngrim with an unmistakable energy that made her the iconic teen villain of television. Born on January 18, 1962, Alison was only 12 when she stepped into the role, and her performance, from Nellie's haughty expressions to her sharp, biting tone, made audiences both despise her and find her impossible to look away from. Over the years, it was precisely Nellie's boldness and comedic flair that cemented her as an irreplaceable character. Now at 63, Alison continues to work in the arts and is actively involved in social advocacy, maintaining the legacy of one of the series' most controversial yet beloved roles. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey back to Little House on the Prairie. The smiles, the tears, and the beautiful memories from Walnut Grove will forever live in the hearts of fans. If you enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so we can continue exploring the stories behind other television legends together. See you in the next video, where memories keep shining bright.